So Paul finally realized they haven't heard from me in a little while. Paul finally realized I better speak before I lose some people and they start thinking other things about Jesus that they shouldn't. Every now and then as believers, we need to speak to get some clarity to our suffering. Amen. Let me tell you, see, that's why you can't really be effective to the kingdom if you're prideful. You can't be effective to the kingdom if you really don't want to tell your real testimony. You can't be effective to the kingdom if every time I see you, it's howdy, howdy, and amen, and all this. You can't be effective to the kingdom. Every now and then you got to tell them the truth. I'm mad, and I know I'm mad, and I'm going to stay here mad for a minute because I really want to fight somebody. I know that. You really want to tell them, yeah, so-and-so called me, but I didn't answer because I didn't want to be bothered. No, I didn't. I wanted some space. I don't want them talking to me, and I don't want to talk. Yeah, here they go. They got on my nerves. You really want to tell them, Lord, I don't feel like going to Bible study, but I'm oppressed. I'm oppressed. Yes. Because I'm supposed. No, everyone to tell you I love Jesus and everything he say I agree with, and every day is Sunday. They're not telling you the truth. Right. So Paul decided I better give some clarity to my suffering. That thing that's happening in your life with your children or your spouse or your job that you don't tell nobody. Every now and then you need to give some voice to that suffering. You need to explain what's going on and share it with somebody, and in the end still tell them God is good. See, when you don't talk about it, it gives them to think that God is really not working for you. It gives the world the opportunity to think what they want to think. No, I want you to know I'm going through now, but God is going to bring me out. Amen. So starting at verse 12, and I like reading it from the Message, Paul begins to address to these people that are wondering what's going on and sitting back and finding out and hearing about what's happening. He says, I want to report to you. I need to let y'all know. See, Paul could have kept it to himself. He knows Jesus is a deliverer. He knows he's a way maker, but Paul had to address it. Oftentimes we know what we're going through is not just for us. Because if it were just for me, some stuff, I learned my lesson a long time ago. Lesson 101, I got it. Why do I keep? Because it's not for me, it's somebody else. So Paul says, let me address what's going on. He says, I want to report, friends, that my imprisonment here has had the opposite of its intended effect. I want y'all to know why I'm going through. I'm going to praise them the more. It's having the opposite effect of what the enemy really wants. Amen. He says, instead of being quiet, instead of it bringing shame to the gospel message has actually been prospered. Now, while I'm in the middle, man, as I was studying, I learned so much. First of all, give voice to your suffering. Amen. That's the first thing. Give voice to it. If you keep it quiet, it's still there. So what's the point of keeping it quiet? Maybe you can find somebody that's been going through just like you. Start your own little club. Give voice and clarity to your suffering.